What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So let's talk about an ideology that I've seen spread like wildfire across social media. There is a huge selection of women who believe that if they're in a bad situation financially, any guy that they're having sex with, or they're exchanging, or they're having any type of sexual activity with, or they going on dates casually with, that guy should be responsible for paying their bills, paying whatever they need, or helping them get out of whatever bad situation that they're in financially. They feel like, hey, if you want to have sex with me, you better pay all of my bills. And if we have sex once or every once in a while, you need to be paying my bills, pay whatever I want to get paid, or pay whatever I need to get paid to get me out of that situation, right? Some women feel like that sex is not an even exchange. They feel like if they're pleasuring a man in any type of way, they need to be compensated for that. And I find that quite puzzling because to me, my understanding of what sex is, it is a mutual thing. It is a mutual agreement between two consenting adults to engage in activity to pleasure one another, right? And in that situation, I think in sex, everything is reciprocal so much, right? Like people, you vibing out, y'all both exchanging those vibes, and y'all agree to pleasure each other or whatever, and make each other feel good and go whatever happens, right? But you have some women that feel like um, money should be exchanged for their sexual prowess, and I just feel like at that point, people like people don't understand that there's a big difference between casual sex and dating and a real relationship. And I feel like just because you're choosing to lay down with a person does not mean that person owes you any type of financial, they're not responsible for you financially, right? Um Now if a person if a person loves you, they're in a relationship with you and they seriously dating you, of course. I like, if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I don't want to see that woman doing bad. If I know that she's struggling with something, I love that woman. I'm gonna help that woman. I'm gonna help her get out of that situation. If I see that woman is trying her best and she's struggling, she coming up short, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help her get out of that situation or alleviate the situation for her, right? However, a person that a woman is casually just having sex with or whatever, that is not owed. I don't think financially money is owed to that woman. Why do I not think that? Because for one, I don't know, and this is just me, right? I'm not a male chauvinist. I'm not this, so this is not one of them channels. I don't even want anybody or any man watching this and feel like they finna get their rocks off or whatever. I'm just speaking what I call the truth. I speak truth on this channel. Um, if a woman is choosing to have sex with a man, she's choosing to do that because obviously she wants to have sex just as much as that man does, right? So that is the reciprocating matter. Like he wants to have sex with the woman, she wants to have sex with the man. So that's really what the basis of the whole situation is. It's not that he want to have sex with her and she don't want to. So it's like as if like I don't even want to, so you need to give me some money. Like no, you're attracted to that man just as much as that man is attracted to you. So that's why sex is even being initiated or whatever, right? But I've just heard, like, I remember a big YouTuber saying that he was vibing out with this young lady, and they were feeling each other. They was having a great time, and they started kissing, so on and so forth. And then when he's about to get ready to have sex with her, the girl like, "Hey, how much you willing to pay for this?" And he like, "Huh?" We both like each other. We vibing. You like me. You're attracted to me sexually. I'm attracted to you. Like, what's going on? And she like, well, look, other rappers and athletes pay me for this. So you're gonna have to come with at least 5,000, 6,000 if you want to do something. And he like, hold on, wait a second. You were coming on to me. You were attracted to me. You was making all the first moves and advances. So what is going on? And yeah, I don't know. It seems to me like that woman in particular and some other women with that mindset, it sounds like they want to be escorts without really being called escorts. And that's a problem in itself. Like again, I'm not downing a woman for if you're dating a man and you seriously dating a man and you're in a relationship with a man and you looking like you're struggling, of course that man should be helping you. He care about you, he love you, he should be helping you get out of that situation. But if you just hitting a man up for sex every now and then, or you got a guy that y'all just having sex every now and then, y'all might go out every now and then, he don't owe you no cash app. He don't owe you. You don't have to. He don't have to cash app you before the date start with a wad of money or come with a wad of money at the door for you, just because you in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you like this man, you obviously like that man enough to keep on hitting him up or whatever to keep going on dates with him. So it's not like he's just a bug and you just trying to like no. So in that situation, I don't think that man owes that woman any type of like money or whatever just because she's agreeing to have sex with that man. It sounds kind of silly to me. And furthermore, again, it's a difference if that man's in a relationship with a woman versus just casual sex and casual dating. That's two different things. And yeah, and I think that that's where that's where things get twisted and that's where things get misconstrued. Like I think, and I've seen it so many times. Like girls like, oh well, if this dude, because it's girls that had this mentality. Well, you want to have sex with me, right? So, well, you might as well just come up with whatever demands I ask, whatever demands I put on the table. You need to just agree to it if you want to have sex with me. And I'm like, yo, if a man want to have sex that bad with a woman, he needs to get evaluated. It's never that deep to be coming off a ton of bread to be having sex with a woman, unless you just into just prostitution type of thing. Like unless you into that type of stuff, you into dating escorts or whatever. But that, other than that, that's absolutely ridiculous. And even just a word to the wise, man. In life, like even when you're in a bad situation like that, and you're down bad financially, or what many of us call broke, I think sex should be the last thing on your mind. Sex should be the last thing you should be trying to seek out, and that should be the last thing you trying to just go out and just find. And if anything, you should be trying to figure out a plan to get to some money to get you out of the situation, or try to figure out a way to get out of the negative situation that you're in, versus trying to just find some sex quick or whatever. Like, I don't know. That's just me, right? Furthermore, in life, I think the sooner people in general, not just women, men too, the sooner that we all realize that nobody is coming to save us, the better we start to do for ourselves, because we figure out, hey, I know nobody gonna get me out of this situation that I'm in. I gotta do whatever I have to do, work on my craft. I gotta figure out a game plan, or put myself budget better or whatever to be able to get out of the situation. That becomes the best for you, because if you're in your mind, if you always think, hey, I can just do this and lean on this person, that person to get me out of a situation, you're never really going to be out of that situation, because you're just using somebody else as a crutch versus trying to figure out a way to up your financial prosperity, if that makes sense, right? Also, in life, you just got to be able to take care of yourself. And that's something that I realized at a young age. Me being 28 years old, at some point I knew my mom and father, they gonna be a situation where they can't help take care of me when I'm a grown man with children. Furthermore, even when I get older and older, it's gonna be to a point, and knock on wood, I hope it's not anywhere near soon at all, but at some point they're not gonna be here anymore, and I gotta learn how to fend for myself and be able to do what I gotta do to provide for my family. But yeah, man, it's just funny. I see a certain generation of women who see men as good for nothing more than financial gain or financial empowerment in some type of way, and that it's just some women I see, they have this ideology that if they have sex with a man, even if they agreeing to have sex with a man and they like the dude too, and the dude like them, or they attracted to the dude, rather than like if they're attracted to the dude and the dude attracted to them, they feel like the dude should still be coming with a fistful of cash and just coming like what, damn, is this like a stick up? Is it like you holding somebody hostage? You wanna I gotta adhere to your ransom note in order to engage in something that we both really want and we both agreed to. Like it sounds absolutely crazy. And yeah, and again, some women see a man and they say, I wonder what I can get out of this man in exchange for my sexual prowess. And I just think it's dangerous, man. I don't think that's really that. I don't think that's the way to go at all. Um, for real, like just because you present good sex on a platter, you should be able to get anything you want financially, like cause well they want to have sex with you, don't you? Like don't they? Like no, like that's not. Nah, I don't think that's not even. I can't fathom that myself. Like like because at the end of the day, that man, you're not having sex. Having sex is not like out of your willpower. Like somebody's taking advantage of you, or like you know what I mean. Like you're having sex, and it's just not. It's beyond your will. Like you're not. You're not in control of it or whatever. Like no, like you're agreeing to have sex with this person because you're attracted to that person as well as that a person is attracted to you. So why does this person have to come off some money for that? Like it's just not. And people are like, oh, it's an even exchange. Like no, it's not. Right? Even exchange is just you all are enjoying each other sexually or whatever, and going about your day or whatever. But like reciprocity is not. I give the woman sex and the woman gives me. The woman give me sex and I gotta give her some money. Like no, why do two people that vibe with each other and are attracted to each other, the man gotta come up with some bread? Like I don't know, man. Like you're not somebody's holding you against your will to have sex with them. Like you're agreeing to do that. So like I don't know. It just sounds really like some women want to engage in escort behavior without being called escorts technically. And once again, this is there's a big difference between casual dating or casual sex rather in just a relationship or somebody really, you know what I mean, like dating you seriously and really trying to see out a future with you. Of course, if that person see a future with you and you feel like, damn, this man see me trying, I'm really trying to help myself and better myself, and he see me struggling, and he don't want to do nothing and to help you out, and just looking at you like, oh, you on your own, sister. Of course, you recognize like, damn, this is a really flawed man. This man not good for you. That man don't care about you. That man don't love you. That man don't got no good intentions for you. That man really don't see you as nothing more than a sexual object. Of course, it's plain. It's clear to see in plain sight. But if you just hitting a man up every once a month for some sex or whatever, and just want to have sex with the man, because the woman feel like the man got good sex, she just calling for sex every once in a while. He not obligated to pay your bills, your rent, your fees, your fees at school, your tuition and all that. No, man, there's no entitlement with that. Like no, it's just not. Like, and I think that is absolutely crazy that you have some women that have that ideology and are spreading that ideology to their little sisters and they're gonna do the same to their daughters and so on and so forth, man. And that's dangerous, man, because at that point it's gonna look very bad, and you're gonna kind of set your daughter in the mode, your daughter, your little sister in the mode of really engaging in escort behaviors. Cause I don't care what nobody say. When that YouTuber said that woman was looking for some bands, like five or six bands for sex, even though she liked the dude and she was making all the advances. I don't care how you dress it up and how you, oh man, I'm just, I'm using some girls say using their vagina as power. They just empowering their vagina. Like, no, it sounds like escort behavior. Sounds like pure prostitution. And that's not cool. That's not a message you want to send to young ladies out here at all. Furthermore, if you're really in a bad situation and broke, and what we call broke, I don't like to use that word for real. My mother told me about using that word and its power in the tongue. But if you're desolate and you're financially, you shouldn't be, sex should be the last thing on your mind. You should be worrying about how to get out of that situation and better yourself for your family, your loved ones, and just for yourself, period, man. Because again, in life, the sooner you realize that nobody is there to save you, the better for yourself. Because in life, we all got to be able to take care of ourselves and be able to do that consistently. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.